Hi Virgo, my name is Sansi and I'm going to do one card reading out of my The Way of Cartouche. This deck is 45 years old, almost as old as my Rider-Waite. This is what the back of the cards look like. And this is what the front of the cards look like. They're all Egyptian symbols. You know, look like that, the pyramids and the Sphinx, and they're really cool. And I thought it would back up your March reading and just give you extra clarity for the rest of the month and into April. That's the intention I put into the cards. And you know, I usually write everything down on my intuition alone, so I can keep it separate, and then I'll read to you out of the book, okay? And we'll see if everything matches up, all right? I haven't used this deck in over 10 years probably, so I don't remember the meanings or anything of the cards, and I never had it like memorized or anything anyway, because I always go on my intuition when I'm reading the cards. But, and also it'll be like, with this deck, you can do a 5-point star reading. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to do a 1-card reading. But I might do that sometime because these cards are really in-depth and insightful, you know. But so as I'm reading it, it's going to tell you probably in the 5th house, a more of a meaning, like with finances or something. In the 2nd house, it'd be more emotional or things like that, right? But I'm just going to read this to you, and whatever pops out to you, keep that and let the rest go. And it's also a general read, so it's for everyone. And I'm also a Virgo, so this reading will be for me as well. And the card I pulled for you is Thoth, and it's card number 5, so number 5 might mean something to you. For me, it'll be like my legal issues should be over in like 5 days, so that's what it means to me. But take it as it resonates, and you know, and just to your own situation, just pertain it to your own situation. So my intuition, I wrote, be mindful of your health. And, you know, I'm a Virgo, and I'm not feeling good today, but I'm still getting the messages coming in loud and clear, so I'll just keep doing the readings today, even though I'm not feeling great. And I felt like you need balance and rest, because, you know, the little snakes up here, you know, they're going to crawl up here and they're going to be resting. They're not like scattering away or whatever, right? And then I got the word equality, facing your opponent, legal issues, stepping up to the plate, responsibilities, doing things you don't necessarily want to do but must be done. So this is definitely a reading for me right now too. And I do put my energies aside, or other, you know, like loved ones or friends during the readings. I put everything aside and I just read and channel the messages that are coming in, and then I usually think about the person or myself or whatever, how it pertains to me or them. Okay, so that's how I do it. So the Egyptian symbol, and see if you can get, you know, any other messages looking at this, or you could take a screenshot or pause a video or whatever, or just be looking at the card while I'm reading it, and sometimes you'll get messages yourself. So the Egyptian symbol is a caduceus. It's Caduceus. Caduceus, I think it's pronounced. Egyptian identity is Lord of Time, keeper of the Akashic records, scribe to the gods, patron of healers. The hieroglyph is the ibis, and the nature is movable. So it's not like fixed or set in stone. Like you can influence the outcome is how I take that. The upright meaning is fate, karma, healing, health, law, scholarship, and education. So that backs up my intuition. So I'm happy about that. Now, I'll read to you the spiritual, transpersonal, or superconscious level. Time, in its most eccentric sense, and karma are covered by Thoth in this position. The past, the present, and the future. At each level of interpretation, the accent of this card is on healing. Healing of the soul or spirit would therefore apply here. I need to turn the page. There are many cases where the sickness is not of the body or mind, but a frustration of the spirit carried over from a previous life or another time zone. One perhaps totally unconnected with the planet Earth. According to esoteric sources, the traditional concept of the Last Judgment is an erroneous one. For in the final assessment, it is we who judge ourselves, not some super divine being that man has created in his own image and likeness. Such are the spiritual messages of the Thoth card. Now I'll read to the subconscious level. Judicial matters, literary ability, and or the spoken word come under this heading, as well as those healing skills that result from formal medical training. So some of you might be going to school for to be a doctor or a nurse or something like that. Methodological research and technological process. Health and education are also Thoth's domain, but mainly the more advanced aspects of the latter. General education is covered by air, card number 12. In the third house, Thoth would abode well for studies, and when he appears in the seventh, a karmic relationship or one destined by fate can be inferred. And I'll read you the material, mundane, or conscious level. Folk medicine, herbal remedies, or natural healing gifts are all expressed by Thoth's down-to-earth level. Good luck also comes in this category. The sort of unexpected bonuses that drop out of the blue, as it were, and gifts or generous gestures from people not in any way committed to do us a good turn, according to the normal rules of life. So that's excellent. These represent karmic debts being repaid, the action stemming from the subconscious mind of the giver who may not at all be sure why he or she is doing it. And I can relate to this several times in my life where I've done something nice for someone, but I wasn't sure why I was doing it, Thoth energies can also give a touch of the blarney to the recounter who keeps his fellow drinkers amused, or the salesman with a good line of patter. So watch out for such a person if you are interpreting at the mundane level, as he or she could be lucky for you. All right, how good is that? So just be mindful of your health. Take care of any legal issues. Study hard if you're going to college to be a doctor or nurse. And good luck is in store. So, and watch out for this person that might do you a good turn, all right? Okay, guys, I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.